How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud. Welcome to Soul Zero Mars Colonization. This is a real-time strategy game, indie game made by an indie developer, and like resource management game that came out today or yesterday. It came out January 15th, 2016, I'll just say, to make it easier, because I don't know exactly when this video is going to go up or when you're maybe watching it. But this is a new game from the developer Chondrite Games that I'm going to be covering for the channel. And the reason why is because I've been meaning to do some more Let's Look Ats and First Looks, or whatever you want to call them. And this one seemed right up my alley. I will disclose ahead of time, for full disclosure reasons, that I did get a press copy of this game. And honestly, I might buy it just to support the game, because I really like the game so far, and I think it's totally worth the money. And we'll get into that, but I just wanted to disclose that to let you guys know, so that you don't think I am biased, or at least if you do think I'm biased, you know why. But I don't think I'm biased when I'm saying that it's a good game, and I'll explain why over the course of this video. That's the whole point of this video, is to tell you why I do think it is a good game that is worth the $5.99 on Steam that it is right now. And if you get it actually in the next week, the developer told me that it's actually on sale, so you should go check it out. And of course, we'll have links in the description and everything, and I'll fill you guys in on all the ins and outs, you know. So we're gonna go and load up a game. It froze for a second. That's just my computer being dumb. It's not the game at all. I haven't had any performance issues, luckily. Yeah, and so what was I gonna say? Gosh darn it, I was gonna say one other thing. Yeah, so we're actually starting in a campaign, not a campaign really, a mission that I was already doing. And the reason for this is that I don't want to start from the beginning. I want to get right to the juicy stuff, because this game has a lot of build up. I played it for an hour to get to this point, and I'm not even I don't even know how far I am into the game. I'm maybe 20%. I would say this game is definitely one that has lots of content there for you. Real quick, I realized I forgot to turn on the music and the sound, and I also want to make sure that it's, yeah, okay, this is what I was worried about. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay guys, back. Sorry about that. I was having some lag issues with my recording software. We are back now. Let's continue. So anyways, yeah, so this game, what, I don't even remember where I was really, but I'll just get into talking about the gameplay. So this game is, it looks very simple on the surface. You know, it has these kind of cutesy graphics. That sounds like demeaning. It's not cutesy. I find it quite cute, quite adorable, the little people walking around. I think it's funny looking in a good way, though. It's kind of goofy and just kind of simple, but I like the aesthetic of the game, and that's one thing. And it looks simple though, right? But it actually has some fairly complex systems in play, some things that will keep you on your toes at least. And so we have started, oh, I remember what I was talking about. Yeah, so we're starting in the middle of a game, because I really want to get into the meat of things. And I'm sorry for any lag that does happen, by the way. Okay, what was I gonna do? I don't even remember, man. Let me explain some stuff that's going on here. I'm not gonna like do a full tutorial, because I think there's no point to that if this is just really a glimpse of the game. But anyway, so it's simple, like I said, on the surface. You have some resources here, you got some more resources here, and then you have a canvas to build on. And that's what it seems like it is, and that's what it is. However, it's much more than that, because there's like a fine balance and stuff. So you start off by launching these little pods into space from Earth, and you bring them down here. You start off with like an unmanned mission, where you have like only your rover. My rover's all the way over here. I don't even remember what he's doing, but you have your rover go in, and you don't have any people. And then on the next mission, you launch some people over here, so that you can start building stuff, you know, and doing all these things to increase your production and make it so that you actually have people that can live here, you know. See, I don't even know what this thing does actually, but anyways. And so it's basically like a balancing act of resources in a sense. I don't know what this little forklift is doing. So let's go to pause it here. Let's like reduce the speed actually, so I can focus on talking to you guys, but also know what I'm talking about, or know what I'm doing at the same time. Because right now I'm a little bit flustered, because there's a lot going on. All right, so half speed is a little more manageable. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff going on here already. We have these air generators. We have these airlocks, basically. We don't actually have any habitat units yet, which is funny, because that's where they're supposed to like live. You know, that's basically the beds, the bunkers, whatever you want to call it. And we don't even have any, which is kind of funny. I think we need some more food. So, well, no, wait. Can we build a farm? We have to have biology. What? We can't. We have to have a biology lab. Oh no. What have I done? So, let's build a biology lab. I think that's probably a good place to put it, maybe. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right, by the way. It's very much about managing a balance of resources. So, you have a drop every 120 days? Yeah, well, every 120 days, you have the ability to call in a supply drop, basically, and you actually go to another screen, and I'll show you probably near the end of this video. Oh, wait, no, it's about to be in a couple days, actually. A couple souls, as they're called. Then you get some more resources and get them dropped into you. And that's really simple. And there's some intricacies to all of this, though, that you wouldn't really expect. Like I said, it's simple, but at the same time, you have to balance stuff. And you have to predict what you're going to need. Like right now, we're running a food deficit, and we have a ton of water, so that's not, that's not really going to help us. Upgrade refinery. I don't know. Do we really need to do that? Let's go in and get one of our dudes. I would like you to build another oxygen generator. Oh, it can't fit there. Let's build an oxygen generator there, then. Population is too low to support the colony. And see, this is the thing. You can't... Sometimes you just, you forget stuff, and then you miss out on stuff because you didn't predict stuff. Like, I forgot we need more people in the colony. And we can't support it at this rate. So I'll have to fix that at some point in the near future. And we'll see how I do fix that. Alright, so here we go. Let's do another launch. I don't really need it just yet, I don't think. But I do want to show you guys. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, we have a new rocket available. So, there's different types of rockets, and they basically, the only difference is really that they have different amounts of space. They have different, different spaces. Like this one, for instance. Let's go to the original one. We have 6,000 kilograms just from the rocket itself, and a max allowable weight of 7,000. So we have to fill it up with 1,000 more, and that's all we have room for. Then you have a big one. I think this one is already out there, and I forgot to launch it like a dummy, so that's why that one's not showing up. And then we have a new kind now. Oh yeah, but it won't let me click it actually because I don't have a place to land it, because the landing pad is already filled up because I'm a dummy. That's okay. We can just trust me when I say that these have a lot more space. So in this flight, we don't really need any more people, I don't think. Maybe another astronaut would do, but I don't think we want to do that this time. I think we want to just get a bunch of food and a bunch of supplies. Supplies are like the lifeline of your colony on Mars, because that's what everything is built with, and you can eventually create your own, but I haven't even gotten to that point yet. You would think, it's going to be like one of the basic buildings, but it actually takes quite a bit of time to get to that. I'm just now getting to that. Alright, so here we go. This is what the landing looks like for the small type of ship that we have, this small landing ship. And it's really annoying because look at the space it takes up. You have to be very efficient with your use of space. And that's definitely one thing. You have to have these pallets out. There's a lot of complex systems here, and I won't get too in depth, and I don't want to do this, make this video too long, maybe like 20-30 minutes max, and we're only at like 10, but it definitely is a I just lost track of what I was gonna say. Let's build another pallet real quick. Why not? It's definitely a game that has a lot of complexities, more than you would think. Like I've already said. I know I'm being repetitive, but it's a fun game, and because it takes so long, it's been taking a lot longer than I thought, but it's not bad. And that's the thing, it's not like in a bad sense, like, oh, this game is taking too long, I wasn't expecting to do this for this long, I don't want to do it any longer, it's tedious. It's not like that. In fact, it's just the opposite. It's like addictive. You're like, I want to keep going, I want to build this up, I can't lose to the AI. And it's a fairly difficult game, surprisingly. Like, you would think a game like this, even if it is a little complex, like I've said, you'd think, I can probably pick it up. There's some RNG that's associated with it. You have some random events pop up, and then you might be just get effed all of a sudden because of some stuff that happens. So we can build a farm now, right? Yeah, we can. Sweet. Oh, the farms can be outside. Oh, that's amazing. See, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even know. Like, let's build a farm there. We want to make it very consolidated. I mean, that seems to make sense, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm a dummy. But so it's like a self-containing farm, +1 to 4. And then, oh, you can increase the yield. Oh, snap. So since we do have an excess of water and not enough food, then this seems like is, you know, the perfect opportunity to build this. So maybe like put one, if we're gonna put one there, we'll put one like there. You built a farm, sweet. So now let another like couple ticks go by and it'll kind of even itself out. So we're maxed out on methane, is that what that is? We can launch this, we should definitely do that time. So you just refuel and launch it. So let me get into a couple little more mechanics. There's a whole bunch of resources, obviously, and how do you get these, you might ask? Well, you use like these canister type things for some of them, like the methane and the water. You use these tanks. That's methane and that's water. And gypsum and clay and ore you have to mine, and I actually have a little mining extraction thing and a little refinery that you use to get that. But how do you get this, you might ask? Well, I did mention earlier, ooh, not enough power. I did mention earlier that you have to, yes, and then you, sorry, I'm getting off track. So I did mention earlier that you have the first mission, did I mention this? The first mission is usually unmanned. You usually just have a rover that goes and you put him on explore and he can explore for new resources. And there's a map mode for that, and that is with this button. And you might be like, whoa, what is that? I really love the way it looks. Actually, it's kind of cute, kind of like simple in a way that's very understandable. It's color coded, which makes it really easy. It matches directly up with this. Blue is water or ice, as you might guess, which feeds directly into this pile. It doesn't have to come through anything like through here. The yellow is clay. I don't know what clay is even used for yet. But there's a lot of it around. Yes, good. Methane, there's a bunch up there, which I'll probably want to tap into at some point. Oh, blight. That's because of because we don't have enough population. Gosh darn it. And then there's iron, or not iron, ore, you know, and gypsum is spread around in some weird locations. I haven't used gypsum or clay yet, so.
Base, do you read me?
Yeah, I do read you. I do like the music of this game, and that's another thing that I should say. I think the music is pretty simple, but it fits kind of with the theme of the game. And yeah, I definitely think so. I think that is the case. Let's put another farm there. We're still kind of running up a deficit. Michael, whoa! I never even got to this screen, so this is a little crazy. Improve, maintain slow quality, survive. Oh, so I don't know what any of this stuff is? Oh, geez. I don't know what any of this stuff is. But, we will sure try to figure it out. I should go on a slower speed so I have a little more time to figure stuff out as well. I don't even know what the geology lab does. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and that's one of the things I really like about this game. So let me start talking about the price a little bit. I've talked a lot about the mechanics, and while I'm just kind of doing some stuff to add on to the buildings, then I will talk about the price. So, do I think this price is worth this game is worth the price of about $6? Yes, I do, like almost completely, because it's a really good game. Ooh, that looks real nice. Can it be anywhere? It can. It's very simple on the surface, as I've said several times now. I just can't. I want to emphasize that it looks simple, but it has a lot of complex systems and a lot of variety to it. There's only 9 missions, I believe, in the base game, or 8 or 7, something like that. However, there's also the Steam Workshop is linked up to it, so you can actually use Steam Workshop to get games made by the creator, made by other people, and you can make your own games. I'm not sure exactly how. Don't ask me about. Oh no, people are dying. Oh my god, this is what I mean. I'm getting wrecked. Oh no, what do we do? Gotta build more farms, right? Farms aren't really that efficient, though. It doesn't seem. We We can build this here. That looks like it would kind of block off there, but I guess it's okay. What? Oh no, people died. A colonist died. That's bad. Let's refuel you and launch you so we can make some room. Anyways, I think it's worth the price, even with just the base game, I think, because this, I don't know how long this mission is going to take me, and it's the first freaking mission. I don't know how long this game, I have no idea how long this game would take me to beat if I really tried. It would take me more than enough hours to make me feel like it's worth it. I'll just say it like that. I really do think it is a game that is worth the price from what I've seen, and I haven't even seen that much, which makes me think it would be even more worth it afterwards. You know, I'm a little jumbled with my thought processes today in the way I'm talking about things, so I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Anyways, though, yeah, I like the mechanics. I like the music. The graphics are nothing like super fancy, but they're pretty solid, honestly. For an indie game, I think it's incredibly well made. It does exactly what it sets out to do, even if that isn't such like a highfalutin giant goal. It's just one, you know, it's just build up a colony on Mars and make it work. I really like the resource system. I think it's interesting that you can just you explore for it, and then you in the exploration is probably one of the weakest parts, actually, I would say, but it's still not bad. It's mostly just that the rover's a little slow. And I wish that later on maybe there's a way to do a large scale scanning. I don't know. One of the let's talk about the few complaints I have with it. So there's no pause button. There are ways to decrease and increase the speed with the what is that? The caret keys, the keys that look like arrows pointing to the right and left. You just do that. We can get another shipment, which we should do. But what do we want to get? That's a good question. We'll figure it out. I wish there was a pause button, but that's really one of the main concerns that I have with it. Okay, so here's the other rocket. So we have this one is the base one. This one is the next one that I've been using, and now we have this one. Wait, isn't this the same as the first one? What's the difference? Oh, this is specifically for a satellite. Whoa. Oh, we can build a weather satellite. I don't think that's important right now. I will say the weather does actually affect you quite a lot at some points. At one point, I had a freaking dust devil tear right into the middle of my base. And when we get back to that to our base, I'll show you like where and to kind of describe what exactly would happen. So what do we really need? We don't really need another astronaut, frankly. I don't think we need anything like from that. I think we mostly just need stuff from this, and then a ton of food, and then a ton of water. Yeah, just fill it all the way up with that stuff. That seems pretty good. I don't watch those animations. I should show them to you at least once. I'm sorry. We might not see another one, actually, so my bad. But the animations are cool. I do think that a lot of hard work was put into this. And it's just one guy that made this. I don't know if I mentioned that. One dude made this, so that's pretty impressive. Alright, let's build another pallet just for convenience sake. Make sure we have enough space for everything. And we should put you mining. Let's go get some gypsum. We got ore and stuff. What was I looking at? Biothermal plant. We already have a biothermal plant, right? Why is no one doing this? Why no one do this? I said go here. Yo, bro. Dog. Why aren't you moving? He's broken. I don't know what he's doing. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Copy. We still don't have enough people, which is annoying. That'll cause some bad things to happen. Ah, there you go. Now they're gonna go finish it. Let's see. What do we want to do? So I'm building this area out in kind of a weird way. It's gonna look a little strange, but trust me on this. It's what we need. Because I'm gonna build a whole bunch of stuff here. we need to build one of these. Does that takes 1 water, right? Yes. We need to do that. Why the fudge aren't you building this? Destroy. Okay. Well, let's maybe it's that's weird. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Please build this. There we go. Now they're gonna start auto building it. Okay. We got this farm going. I do like the little airlock system and stuff, but I kind of got off track in my with my train of thought. Yeah, we need it's a hard game. Oh yeah, so the Dust Devil. All of a sudden, I was doing my own thing. The Dust Devil comes in and just goes whoosh, and wipes out this whole area of tubing or whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden, all of these are cut off from oxygen, so I have no food production, and only this little tiny piece down here survived. And it was insane. This giant Dust Devil just went and blew it all up, which is why you can actually like upgrade the armor and stuff. But it's really interesting how these events can just come out of nowhere and just F you. And you have to I like it because you have to micromanage stuff, which lots of people don't like, but I enjoy games like this where you have to kind of micromanage. We need to get some more water and food production. Water not as much right now, but it's always good to get ahead on that sort of thing. Yeah, let's put you there. That's our best water place. Yeah, we're gonna need some more water probably. Let's build some more green. Let's build another greenhouse right here. It's a game that I could see myself putting a lot of hours into, and I don't know, I might plan to, honestly, but I would definitely recommend at least checking it out. If you like games like this and stuff, then I would say it's a good choice for one. And beyond that, there's not much else to say really. It's just take a look at what you see, and if you want it, then I would say check it out. I'm not gonna go too much longer, but yeah, it's $6 on Steam. It's like $5 right now because of the sale that they have going on, which is really nice. Go check it out. I'm not gonna do too much more. Let's just see. We'll do a couple more seconds. Let's see if anything else happens. So, a fire has consumed an oxygen generator. So this will happen sometimes. Like, these events will F you over because I don't have enough population. I don't have enough people to monitor everything properly, which seems realistic enough to me. If I were running a place like this, I would probably want to have a lot of people to manage stuff. And yeah, I like the game. I think it's definitely worth the cost, and I'm looking forward to doing more of these, by the way, just as a side note for my channel. I'm trying to get more involved with the game development community, because that's one thing that I have not done a good job of. If you want to consider that a thing that, you know, is a duty of YouTubers to do, which I think it's not necessarily a duty, but it's a way to keep in touch with the gaming community and stuff. Yeah, so we did that. What do we want to do? I don't know. Either way, though, yeah, I would totally love to do a series on this for my YouTube channel. If you guys wanted to see that, I would totally do let's go and pause it. I would totally do like some tutorials on it, possibly, except I don't even know how to do lots of this stuff. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and save and quit. And actually, there's one more thing I did want to look at. I'll show you guys the workshop real quick. It's a fun game because this is the early game. I can't imagine how big you could make some of your things again. It just gets harder. It's a challenging game. If you like, excuse me. If you like challenging games, I think you'll like this. So I don't even know what these are, but yeah, you can get. There's like a challenge to get 100 people. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Upgrades. You can declare independence. So when you that's crazy. I didn't know that. You can be like self-independent. And you can also terraform. It's crazy all the stuff you can do, and that's really cool. There's some challenges. Also, we can look at the Steam Workshop. There's so there's 3 on here that the creator has kind of advertised: the Moon, Europa, and Ceres. Ceres is a dwarf planet. Europa is a moon of something, Jupiter maybe. Oh fudge, yeah. And then you can open up the Steam Workshop. It's really cool, anyways, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this game. It's a good game. Remember, it's so Soul Zero Mars Colonization, Steam, $5.99. It's $5.09 this first week that it's out. By Chondrite Games, which is it's just one dude, like I said, which is why it's really impressive. And again, I do want to just disclose that I was given a copy of this game, and I want to thank the developer for that, first of all. But yeah, if that affects your opinion of my opinion, that is fine, and I understand. But I honestly, I'm telling you, that I'm being honest, and you can believe me if you want, but I really do like this game. So thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. If you have any suggestions for other games that are similar and stuff you want me to check out, then go ahead and leave them in the description, in the comments below, and all the information for this will be in the description. So see you later. Bye.